Hey everyone, and welcome to Demolition Derby Week 3 Core. So what we're going to be doing today is remaking our track. So if you guys go ahead and go down to the bottom right hand corner and click on the track sprite, and then go to costumes at the top left hand corner. Under costumes, you're going to see a picture of the racetrack. What I want you guys to do is make sure you guys have your select tool selected, which is the one that looks like the mouse cursor on the left hand side, and then click on the racetrack in the screen so that way it's selected. Then what I want you guys to do is click on the fill for the racetrack and change the color to whatever you guys want. So I'm going to darken mine a little bit more, and then you guys can also change the outline to be a darker color as well if you guys would like to. The outline is just the edges of it, so I made mine much darker than the center so that way it's easier for me to tell. And then if you guys want to, you guys click on the paintbrush tool, then click on fill to change it to the color you guys want to. And you guys can make like lines on the road, so if you guys want to make the dotted lines like here. So I have yellow right now, and then if I go to the brush size where it's 10, I'm going to change it to like the size 3. And then I can put like little checkered lines on the ground on the track, so that way it looks like a 2-lane road. You guys can also do stars or paint really whatever you guys want onto your guys' track. It's totally up to you guys. So take this time now, pause the video here, and decorate your track by painting on it. Once you guys are done decorating your track sprite, I want you guys to go ahead and go to the button sprite next at the bottom right hand corner. And when you guys click on button, make sure you have costume selected, and you should see the start button pop up. When you see it pop up, I want you guys to click on the reshape tool. That's the one that looks like the select tool, but it has a little ball at the center of, at the tip of it. And when you hover your mouse over it, it'll say reshape. When you guys click on the select button, you'll see like these little blue dots. I can zoom in more for you guys. And see on the corner how there's like this little blue dot. If you grab this dot, you can move the shape of it and change the shape. What we want to do is you can also add dots. So we want to change the shape by adding more dots. So if I click on a part of the blue line that doesn't have a ball, it'll create a ball. And if I grab that ball, it'll change the shape of the start button. So I'm going to go ahead and change the shape of that by just clicking on the side edges of them and then dragging it inwards. And then I'll create make it a little bit fatter by clicking on the top parts and just pulling it up. So you guys can really do whatever you guys want for your start button, but go ahead and take some time here to change the shape however you guys would like, and then when you guys are ready, resume the video. Once you guys are done messing around with the shape of the start button, what you want to do is click on the select button, which is the one that looks like the mouse cursor, and then click on the button so you can have the outer edges of it highlighted. And then click on fill so we can change the color. So there's 2 different colors that you guys can pick. And you guys can also click the swap button so the darker color's on top, and you guys can again change this color to be whatever you guys want to be. I really like the orange and red color scheme because it's like a hot rod, so it looks kind of cool. But you guys can go ahead and change it to however you guys would like. And once you guys have done that, you can click on where it says start, and then click on T for text, and then change the font to be whatever you guys would like it to be. But I really like the way the marker font looks, so I'm just going to leave it to be that. Once you guys are done customizing your button, what you guys are going to do is click on the title sprite at the bottom right hand corner. And when you click on it, and make sure you're under costumes, you'll see where it says Demolition Derby in the center of your screen. I want you guys to change the way this looks by clicking on it, making sure that you have T for text, and then highlight it. So that way it will change the font to however you guys want it to be. And at the top where it says marker, you can click on that. It'll be right next to where you would do the color normally, just more to the right. And then you could change the font to be whatever you guys would like it to be. I really like marker font, so I'm just going to leave it that way. And then once I have the font, the font changed, I'm going to go ahead and change the color of it to be what I would like it to be. And to do that, I'm going to go back to the select tool, click on the word Demolition Derby, and then click on fill. And then I'll just select 2 different colors to choose from to create a color scheme. Now I've selected my colors. I have red and orange. Make sure you guys go ahead and pause the video here before resuming the video to go on to the next step. Once you guys are done decorating your title sprite, what we're going to go ahead and do is go down to the bottom right hand corner and click on the tracker sprite. It's going to look like a little purple circle. And when you click on it, in the center of the screen, it'll also have a purple circle. And then click on code so we can go to the code for the tracker. You're going to scroll down to the bottom and look for the block of code that says when I start as a clone. And once you guys are looking at the when I start as a clone block of code, underneath of it, it'll say set ghost effect to 100. Click on 100 and change it to 50. Once you guys are done inside the tracker code, you guys are then going to look for the sprite called UI track. And then when you guys click on it, click on costumes. And then click on the first costume on the left-hand side at the top. It'll say number 1 at the top, and it'll be called Atlas_01. When you guys are looking at it, it'll look like this. It'll have what will look like kind of like an air hockey table, I think, and some other decorative things, plus some coins. What I want you guys to do is zoom in on one of these coins by going to the bottom right-hand corner where you see a magnifying glass with a plus sign in it, and click on that. And then zoom down until you get a good shot of the coin, and then use your select tool, which is on the left-hand side of your screen. It'll look like a little arrow with a dotted box outline, and you're going to copy one of these coins. So I'm going to get in here pretty carefully, and I'm just going to select one of these. And when I have it highlighted, I'm going to click the copy button at the top where it says fill. So usually next to the fill button, it'll say copy. And when you guys click on that, we're going to go back to the tracker sprite at the bottom right-hand corner with the purple dot in it. And when you're underneath the costumes, I want you guys to paste that coin that you guys copied into the tracker sprite. Once you guys have pasted it, I want you guys to move that coin to the center of the screen so it covers up that purple dot. So all I did was paste in that coin and then move it to the center of the screen, covering the purple dot underneath tracker. Next, what we're going to go ahead and do is go down to the bottom right-hand corner and look for the background sprite. And under background sprites, I want you guys to copy something that you guys like. So I found these leaves that I like, and I'm going to click the copy button. And once I've done that, I'm going to go to the sprite called track. This is going to be a picture of our racetrack that we were editing in the beginning of the video. And what I want you guys to do is paste what you guys copied and then move it off to the side of the track. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in as well using the magnifying glass with the plus sign at the bottom right hand corner. And then I'm going to shrink this down and then just move it off to the side a little bit more. So this is going to be very big, so it doesn't matter if you guys shrink it down really small, because when you guys go to play your game, you guys will see that it's really, really small. So use the background sprites to decorate your level, and then you guys can also use the UI track to decorate your level. And there's some really cool stuff in here, like some oil marks or these arrows that you guys can use to like point you in the right direction. So there's a lot of cool stuff that you guys can do. So feel free to decorate the track using the background sprites and the UI track sprites. So again, you're just going to be copying the things from the background by clicking the copy button and then going to track and then pasting it in and then resizing it and moving it to where you would like it to be. And that's it. So that's it for this video, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching, and as always, see you next time.